Hey, what's up, YouTube? Travis here in Falcor. Doesn't like the smell of pipe smoke, so his lips curl up. And Aurora. And a plethora of cats all around. What, Falcor? What? Anyway, sorry about the shaky camera there for a second. I'm out on Sunday evening, getting ready to work a little bit on a couple of pipes I'm putting together. And thought I'd show you a little bit, just because I don't think I've talked a whole lot about the process I use to make pipes, and it's not overly exciting. I think I've made about 6 in my lifetime, and I certainly don't have the precision tools that some pipe makers use. Sorry, Falcor's running into my hand. He's like 3 feet tall, so I'm sitting down, so he's perfect height to be in the way. But anyway, I was saying there's other pipe makers I know have better tools than I have, and I also know there's pipe makers that have worse tools than I have and make better looking pipes than I do, so not trying to make any excuses, just letting you know how things go for me. Also, sporting my Eagle Falls Lodge hat, Red Lake, Ontario. Has nothing to do with pipe smoking, but you can smoke your pipe there if you like. And you can do as much fishing as your heart could ever desire. So I highly recommend that you look them up. Wonderful couple, owns the place, good friends of mine. This is a free plug. I'm not even charging them for it. So anyway, before I look at my pipes, I'll show you this one. This is a Mr. Brog. I honestly don't remember if it has a shape, name, or number. I don't think it does. It's like a squat tomato, or maybe an author, maybe a large author, but like a squat tomato shape. Just stamped Mr. Brog, and it's a pearwood pipe. If you don't have a Mr. Brog pipe, not a lot of people talk much about them here on YouTube that I'm aware of. I can't recommend them enough. They make quality, smaller size pipes like this one. It's super windy, so it's smoking itself right now. They also make large size, extra large size pipes, large, jumbo. They even have a pipe called the Lumberjack, which its chamber must hold like an ounce of tobacco. It's ridiculously large. I have one. I haven't even smoked it yet because I haven't found the time. Oh good gosh, I have to show this. He's so proud. It's impossible to pick up sticks in this yard because they get moved and relocated. Anyway, so it's a pearwood pipe. It's not the same as briar. Of course, the feel is a little bit different, but it's still very light. And I would say it is, in terms of quality, and it's not to knock these, but if I was going to try to rank them, I would maybe put them a little bit ahead of corn cobs. Not to say that corn cobs are bad quality. Maybe I shouldn't say quality, maybe I should say durability. A little more durable than corn cobs. Maybe not quite as nice as briar. But I picked this up on eBay at the right time with shipping for $12. And it is certainly not one of the cheap Chinese brand. It is carbon coated bowl, drilled to the center, no metal, no plastic. So can't say enough good things about it. Smokes wonderfully. So get yourself one of those. Okay, onto my pipes. I have 2 of them that I'm putting together. And the way I do pipes, I buy my briar from Tim West at jhlow.com. And Tim is a great guy. He's done some stem repair for me, and I like working with him. He remembers you. He's just a really good person to work with. And I start by trying to draw out my pipe on the block, and then I will drill the chamber, which I've done here. And then I drill the draft hole, and then I widen the portion of the mortise where the tenon will fit. Sorry, I'm trying to do this all with one hand. So, and then I have to shave down my bit. I buy the bits pre-made. Just because I certainly don't have the tools to do that with. So I drill the holes with a drill press. Most of the time my drill bits aren't quite the right size, or length I should say. So I can't hold the block down with a vise. I have to hold it steady with my hand, and it gets a little bit interesting, we'll say that. I have yet to drill through my hand, that's a good thing. Only minor injuries suffered. And then I do the rough shaping with a bandsaw, if you can believe. Now that I have it to this point, and I kind of have some shapes drawn out, and start trying something new where I bring the edges right up to the chamber. I've never done that before. I've always had a wide rim. I'm not doing that this time. I'm trying something new. Now I'm going to do the rough shaping, or a little bit less rough. The first round was with the bandsaw. Now I'll do the next round with this rotary tool with a heavy grit sanding bit. This bit I just used a couple of hours ago on the stem, so I could sand down the tenon. Now I'll use it for the rough shaping. So I had that pipe. And I have one others I'm working on. This one's been a real challenge. And I'm kind of happy about it, how it's turned out so far. But I know it's going to have a lot of flaws. And I really only go for smokability. Aesthetics are, I'd love to say they're second on the list, but they're probably more like 16th or 17th on the list. Somewhere between how it smokes and how it looks is me leaving the project with all fingers intact. That's higher priority than aesthetics. But what I have here is, I've tried to make a chimney style Paul. And here it is. The block I purchased from Tim West was actually built to be a large straight pipe. But I turned it 90 degrees. Made the bowl section for the stem. So the pipe was supposed to sit more like this, with this being the bowl. I turned it, now this is the stem, and this is the bowl. So here's the chamber. The depth of the bowl is over 2 inches. Much deeper than anything I've tried before. Just thought I'd have some fun, try something new. I'm going to curve the stem, so it's kind of a chimney Paul. I knew a chimney of this size would be a little bit uncomfortable to hold in your jaw, unless you had a very, very short stem. Made it kind of a nose warmer, but I don't have a short stem on me right now. Haha. So I'm going to have to do with what I can and decide to make it an Paul style. So I have the rough cuts in. Looks like a nice little pyramid on the bottom. I'm going to round that down. I'm going to round off my little section for my stem to come on, and I think it'll be pretty nice. I haven't decided if I'm going to rusticate these yet or not. There'll probably at least be some partial rustication for no other reason than I like doing it, because I try new things and I like to see what it looks like. Unless the wood grain overall is just completely beautiful, then I would keep it smooth, but that's rare. I make little mistakes with the bandsaw that sometimes will make it just a little bit imperfect. There's pits that I uncover. These blocks from Tim are very reasonably priced, and I think we get great quality for what he sells. I think I purchased 4 blocks of medium or large size, and altogether, and this pipe was out of a medium block, and I took quite a bit off of it. Altogether with shipping, it was right around $40. So jhlowbriar.com, great resource, highly recommend it. So, but anyway, I hope to have these for the pipe show. We'll see. We'll see what the week looks like. So if you see me there, ask me to take a look at them. And if I don't have them, I'll have some of my other pipes on hand. I'd love for you to take a look at them. I always like to hear people's opinions, even if you don't like it. So you don't have to tell me that you like it. That's not what I want to hear. I know that there's imperfection, so I have no false pretenses or no false delusions about my pipes. But it's fun to swap stories about how you put them together, especially amateur pipe makers. I'm nothing like anyone who sells pipes, so don't even begin to think about that. I am orders of magnitude away from that, as I would say. Being a chemist, I like to talk in orders of magnitude when I can. So anyway, this has gone on too long. I thought I'd just share with you a little bit what I've done. After I get the shaping done, I'll start doing some sanding with sandpaper, get it down to a level I like. Hopefully by that point I can tell if I'm what or if all I'm going to rusticate, and then I'll get it prepared and stained, and maybe I'll check in again before it's completely finished so you can see what that looks like. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I apologize.